a suspense. There's something that feels very suspenseful, and you're just waiting for the ball to drop. And your words are being heard, by the way. Your wishes, your intentions, it's being noticed. It's being noticed here by the universe. Things are coming through, but there's a reason why there's something that you're feeling is you have this sort of suspense, and there's something that you are needing to work on. The suspense is because of certain delays that I do see here, but it's a blessing in disguise to have that, because there's something right now, an opportunity for you to make better. So finally, when something does come through, you're prepared. You don't have to waste any time. You're just going for it. You're going to the many things are going to start to reveal itself. Certain answers are coming through that you've been wondering about. There is something also dispelling rumors is what I'm seeing. So do be aware of gossip or anything like that. Some sort of, but they will be dispelled. They will be dispelled. It's like no time wasted again at all. You're coming out as the one that okay. It's like someone missed out. Someone missed out on an opportunity to either work with you or be with you, and you're coming out on top. You're coming out in a much better place and position than if you had, um, engaged in something, in an environment that you felt was negative, or the gossip, or whatever it is. There's something there, and there's a disengagement from what you could see as trouble. You're coming out so much higher and better, and I do see others or someone feeling like they missed out. They missed out on you, so there's a feeling of regret on their side. But I see you just like shrugging your shoulders, and you're like, oh, well, it's their loss, which, yes, it is. That's what we're seeing here. And you're so much better off, Leo. You're so much better off. And I also see you're not afraid of rejection. And interestingly enough, this energy is actually pulling in a lot more of what you want. When you're like feeling unafraid and confident, and you have your intentions set very, very clear, you'll start to see how things start to appear for you, pop up for you. And it's very, very clear. It's not like something that feels muddy or like, oh, should I not? Is it for me? Is it not? Is that, it's very, even if we're talking about feelings, it's going to be very clear. And I do see that's something that you appreciate, not somebody that sort of runs around in circles, and takes a long time to just basically get from A to B. And I do see, for some, it's like you could be asked to go to a new job, like you're being headhunted in that way. They appreciate your work ethic. That could be something specific, but I am seeing that. Money wise, at some point you felt like things were being drained from your wallet. But you're putting a stop to that. I see you just completely putting a stop to that, and filling that gap so it can be back on the rise as well. Special moments with loved ones coming through. I get a very specific message now about a communion, or not a communion, a baptism, or, well, yeah, something like that. Yeah, a baptism. I'm seeing that. I know. Random, very specific. If that's you, there's a particular message here for you. Let me know. Um, you know what? It's like if you're training for something, you're doing it quietly and not being brash. And whilst others are being really loud about it, you're the one that silently wins and succeeds this game. You know, you're doing something really well. And the suspense thing, I also do see not just suspense, but maybe someone is suspicious because you're not letting out all your secrets, not that you should. Here we go, 5 of Swords. Whoa. Okay. Queen of Coins, 10 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Wow. Well, look at this. Ooh. See, there is something that I do see you're going to outwit a situation, a challenge. You're going to outwit, outsmart others. And that is your moment also when you feel like, okay, you know, I know something's going to change soon, blah, 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 but it's preparing you. So, hence, sort of outsmarting. And it feels maybe there's something that there's a competitive edge, is what I'm seeing here. But here with the Queen of Coins, you know, you're thinking ahead, you're thinking smartly, you're thinking for the long term here. Something that you've been planning, having to smooth out a few things that you've been planning, you know, and now you can, before everything starts to turn around and change, this is the time to release all the burdens needed so you can have this growth. You have so much potential here to really turn things around completely. And you focus on yourself, not on someone, you know, or others that well, you just knew were not right for you. Here with the Ace of Wands, this is the start of something very fresh and a new beginning for you. Very, 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 a lot brighter. You know, so much brighter for you. Something that you absolutely do deserve. Here we go. Judgment. And your patience is what I'm seeing. Your patience will pay off. Your patience, whilst you are working on what you need, is paying off. Here we go. Judgment and the 8 of Coins. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You know, so what I'm seeing is that you're going to absolutely receive a big answer. Things are going to, there's a clearance that's needed. There's something that you are receiving, and there's a knowingness here. There's a decision that you're going to make, and you're going to clear all the other nonsense or the cobwebs that may have, you know, felt like it was trapping you. And knowing you're so much all the more wiser now, you know. And there's something that you're going to choose that's going to lead you to this stability, something that's actually going to, you know, I'm seeing like you are there being known. You're like you're in the limelight. You're being known for what you do. There is something that is starting to, like I see the grey clouds leaving, and things are going to become a lot more apparent. Your visions are becoming stronger, you know, and you're very, very resilient as well, which is really, really important here. Your resilience, your faith, with that, along with the practical actions that you're putting in, is really, really changing things on a much larger scale. The Chariot. Absolutely perfect. Here we go with the Chariot. I love this. You know, you are on your way to really being exactly where you want to be. There is, what I'm getting here with the Chariot, free spirit. And you are a free spirit. And you are a free spirit. In so many ways, you are a free spirit. And it's aligning to your soul, to your true calling, what it is that you feel is right for you, and the adjustments that you had to make. And here we go. It's you know, something has finally come through. You receive this breakthrough, you receive this blessing, and it's like the universe is opening its doors to you, and you're headed that way. And you're just going for it and thinking of the present right now, harnessing all the right energies, going forward with clear intentions. There's some, what I'm seeing, like you're going to find, you know, for some of you, you're finding your true purpose. And your energy field around is just, it feels really satisfying is what I'm getting. It feels so alive, feels really, really strong, beautiful, you know. You are the one, as we said, right, you're going to be at the top. You're headed in the direction of your success.